Hi Scorpio, this is your June 9th through the 15th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have the Two of Wands. Then we have the Six of Swords clarified by Death. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Cancer. We have you, Scorpio. Maybe a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is one interesting reading, Scorpio. On the left, in the main spread on the left, it's very fiery and passionate, very dynamic. But in the potential outcome, it's all earth, like very grounded, very serious, down-to-earth energies. Okay, so we'll talk about what happens in the main spread in just a second. But again, I want to highlight what happens in a potential outcome. In a potential outcome, you could be marrying that King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles. In the middle of the potential outcome, that's the person. And it's most likely an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, where this person's got a lot of earth in their chart. If they're not an earth sign, maybe they're very grounded, very serious. They could be wealthy. They could be working for a financial institution. They could be an entrepreneur or something along those lines. Because the King of Pentacles has got the Knight of Pentacles to the left from them. More earth energy, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, long-term oriented knight out of all 4 knights. Also the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. And we have the Hierophant to the right from the King of Pentacles. The Hierophant is a Taurus major arcana card, right? The Taurus is an earth sign, but the Hierophant is a card of tradition. It's a card of something formal, official. It's a card of religion, education, spirituality, and it's a card of marriage. All right, so this is what you have in the potential outcome with the Court card and a marriage card and money and longevity. All right, this reading starts with an Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the kind of opposite from what we see in the potential outcome. You know, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just kind of different, right? The Ace of Wands is a fire sign energy, a fire sign indicator, but the Ace of Wands is a card of like being super excited. It's a card of inspiration. It's a card of passion. It's a card of, yeah, let's do it, let's go. You know, very dynamic, very uplifting energy. The Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, I think it has something to do with that Ace of Wands. It's an invitation. Either somebody's asking you out on a date, it could be this King of Pentacles asking you out on a date, or maybe somebody wants, like a friend or family member is inviting you to go somewhere. Or it could be one of the invitations, by the way, right? The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot is a Cancer major arcana card. We're starting to wrap up Gemini birthday season this week, and Cancer is next. Right? But the Chariot is a card of literally going somewhere, right? Literally going somewhere. And I think that's what's actually going on. At some point, you will go, or move, relocate. Because in the middle, the last card in the main spread is the Six of Swords, right? This is a card of literally going somewhere. It's a card of moving, relocating. It's a card of moving forward and leaving something or someone behind. All right? And the Six of Swords is clarified by Death. Death is your major arcana card. All right? At the same time, Death is a card of a transformation, leaving perhaps something or someone behind and moving on. But for most of you, that's simply you. Right? We do have the Two of Wands in the middle of the main spread. The Two of Wands is a card of, should I stay or should I go? Should I do this or not? Should I go here? Should I go there? Should I accept one invitation over another if you have multiple invitations? So at some point, I think this is you thinking. Or trying to make a decision. Is this something going to be important or good for you? Okay, so yeah, this reading starts with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands, like some kind of a new beginning, some kind of an offer, some kind of an invitation, right? And then you're gonna think about it, and I think you're gonna go. And again, in the potential outcome, this King of Pentacles is waiting for you. Or, if you're deciding to go somewhere with a friend or by yourself, or if you're deciding to move by yourself, or a friend is inviting you to move, at some point in the potential outcome in the future, you will meet this King of Pentacles. And those three cards put together, definitely marriage, Scorpio, definitely. Alright, so interesting reading. Let me know how this plays out for you. But it looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Scorpio, this spread is for you. We have the Devil, the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and we have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra or any zodiac sign. My oh my, Scorpio, what did you get yourself into? So you got an offer coming. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it's simply coming from the Capricorn. The Devil is a Capricorn major arcana card, right? But the Devil is a card of temptation, right? Of temptation. For some of you, it could simply be like a job offer. I will do the work, business, and finances spread separately, as I always do. But perhaps for those of you who are married or in a relationship, one of you, either you or your person, you may get a job offer, right, with the Devil. And then you'll be like, do I want this or not? Should I try this or not? Because with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, there's definitely a decision-making process that is going to kick in. Alright, perhaps the job is good, the job is legit, but you may have to work unusual hours, maybe like a graveyard shift, or you may have to change your routine, you may have to change your schedule, and everybody in your family, if you have a family, will have to readjust, right? But the money is good. Right, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. This is what's actually at the end of this. Right, it's a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, money coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is also, a financial card. We also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice could be maybe you're finally getting what you deserve. Right? Justice could be you working for the government, some kind of government agency or financial institution. All right? So yeah, you've got a very tempting offer coming your way, right? Somebody will dangle that very juicy carrot in front of you. And you'll have to decide what you want to do about this. If it's not about work, maybe somebody wants to buy your house. Or maybe somebody wants to buy your car. If you're like a car collector or a car enthusiast, maybe you have like a really nice car and they will see it. Maybe you got a retro car and they will want to buy it, and you'll be like, let me think about it. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Star. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the Lovers. We have Temperance and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, or any zodiac sign. Why did the two of you break up? Scorpio. Unless it's not an ex, unless it's just somebody coming back from the past. But this is definitely a reconciliation. Right? Definitely. Did I mention it's a reconciliation? It really is. Alright, I clarified the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups, hoping to give you more ideas to what this person's zodiac sign is. And yeah, the Star could be an Aquarius, the Lovers could be a Gemini, right? But those two clarifiers, they are repeating cards of other cards that already came out. Let me explain, right? The Temperance card is a card of healing, and so can be the Star, right? So you got a repeating energy, two healing cards. And the Lovers clarifying the Two of Cups, it's simply a repeat of the Two of Cups. Okay? Because in both cards, and as you can probably see, we have two people. Right? Both are soulmate cards. The Lovers is a Gemini card. We're still in Gemini birthday season. Maybe you're going to a Gemini's birthday. Okay? But the Lovers is also a card of a choice, but it doesn't strike me as a choice card in this situation. I think it's simply a confirmation of that Two of Cups, right? That this is your soulmate, and maybe even more, because the Lovers is also a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. And it's the love of your life card, by the way. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck could be a Cancer, but the Chariot is also a card of like moving forward, not looking back. The Chariot could be a card of simply going somewhere, somebody showing up. It's a card of transportation in general. All right, the Page of Swords, the first card that came out, it's a kind of a message. I guess you got a message coming in, or maybe you kept in touch because it checked in every once in a while with one another, right? This spread is definitely two people getting back together, or getting together. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know, spreads like this, similar to this, always remind me of the Ferrari and Lamborghini story. In case you didn't know, Lamborghini used to work for Ferrari, then he left, he started his own car company, and we all know what happened after that. Okay, so hopefully it's something similar to this. Okay, and if that's the case, at some point in the future, you start your own business and it's thriving, I want my cut. I'm joking, Scorpio. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you decide to start your own company this week. And perhaps you currently work for another company and you've been trying to make it work. Perhaps you gave them ideas, but they always rejected you, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to start my own company and I will create a much better product. All right, so if that's the case, first of all, make sure you didn't sign some kind of a paper, that non-compete paper or something like that. All right, but for others of you, you could be simply, quitting your existing job and maybe leaving this company, your current company, and going to work for a competitor. All right, but there's that Seven of Swords in the middle, and I just keep looking at it. All right, the Seven of Swords, to be honest with you, it's not a very honest card. Right, it is a card of somebody who runs away, somebody sneaks out, right? And for some of you, it is working for a competitor. For others of you, again, maybe you're going to start your own company and make a better product or offer better service. Okay, because we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, slamming in the door on the way out. Or when you break the news to your current employer and tell them you're quitting, they're not going to be happy. All right, they're not. So keep that in mind. But at the end, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right there. Money. Money in the future. All right. So yeah, that's what this reading is all about. Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. But I think at this point you're perhaps starting to expect it. We have the Tower clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, perhaps even another Scorpio, or any Zodiac sign. I gotta be honest with you, Scorpio, it's a repeat of the person from the past spread. Very similar cards. Some of them are repeating, right? The Two of Cups, the Lovers are here, and then we have the Page of Swords. Right? So you getting back together with that person from your past, an ex or just somebody from your past, that's what you're not expecting. And yes, it is your soulmate. Definitely your soulmate. We actually have the Ten of Cups here in the middle. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family commitment, marriage card, or perhaps you're going to like a family-oriented event. You could be invited to a wedding, to an engagement party, housewarming party, baby shower, what have you. As long as it somehow remotely has to do with family. Okay, not necessarily your family. And then we got the Two of Cups with the Lovers. Look at it. Two of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah, soulmate. The Tower, the first card that came out, it's actually one of your major arcana cards. You share it with Aries. But the Tower is something that happens unexpectedly. All right? So all of you getting back together or you reconnecting with this person from your past, that's what you're not expecting. Alright, Scorpio, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.